court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. It's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you change your rotation? Do you put him back in the starting lineup? Do you put him on the bench? Do you leave him out of the rotation altogether? Those are questions that the coaching staff is going to have to answer.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. The skilled front court of Sullinger and Olynyk, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot.
Well, the Celtics moved up 3 spots in last year's draft to select Olynyk at 13. He had a terrific summer league, only to be slowed down by a high ankle sprain and other injuries early in the season. After the All-Star break, he really came on.
So for Dallas, their last game will win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Rondo, no good.
It's far too tentative in the paint, even more so when the defender is tight on him like that time.
Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Back to Rondo. Another miss by Rondo.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
Chandler outside. Left side, Parsons. On the wing, Ellis. Chandler down low. Sullinger defending. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. Ellis can't get it to go. Celtics have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Parsons.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser. I've never seen that. Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. In the corner, Bradley with it. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And he gets it back. And Sullinger kicks to Green.
Jeff Green had that strong performance in the 2015 playoffs. He was handed the keys in Boston. But while his minutes went up, his efficiency went down. Maybe he's not suited for that lead role.
And Jeff Green, in the 3rd season of a big 4-year contract in the Celtics, they've certainly been big believers in his potential. And I think he's going to pay dividends on that belief.
Now, here's Nelson. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Ellis dishes to Nelson. Feeds it to Chandler. A jump hook. You know what? Now Boston takes it the other way. You look at Jeff Green over his career, the 5th pick back in 2007, played big minutes for the Thunder and the Celtics.
But he struggled to find consistency, Kevin. Some nights he's great, others he disappears. And that's just sort of a mystery.
Clock at 6. Good. That would have tied it.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. And the basket good. Nowitzki's got 6.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
Now, here's Green. 17 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. Sullinger pitched Olynyk. Chandler with the defensive effort.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up. Olynyk out of Gonzaga was a point guard for the majority of his high school career before growth spurt shot him up to 7 feet tall. You can see the result of playing point guard for so long. He's a big man with shooting and ball handling skills of a much smaller player.
Now here's Ellis. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And that is good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
I tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Outside Rondo. Right block shot. That's good. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
Well, had a little mini slump there to start the game. Missed his first 3, and maybe this one will get him into a groove.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Yes, Kevin, when we talked about this game, he said his concern was how to handle Rondo. He said, quote, Rondo has no problem getting to the middle of defenses and finding open teammates. We have to make him become more of a jump shooter. Let's see if they can do just that.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Bradley. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. The 19-foot shot, and again, it's Rajon Rondo. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 4 assists in the game.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight from the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Now, here's Bradley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nelson with it. Nowitzki with the screen on Sullinger. Parsons attacking. And he overshot that one, missing.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Green slams it in.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it feels like it's either a dunk or a foul and a couple of free throws every possession.
Now here's Nowitzki. A 17-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. He contributed in a number of ways. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Mavericks 4th.
Well, I thought, Kevin, they had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shot, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Nelson against Rondo. Outside Rondo. And another basket for Boston. Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nelson. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Back to Nelson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Ellis. Chandler with the ball. Sullinger picks him up. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
A lot of things go into a team being successful. One key is being efficient offensively, and the Mavericks were one of the more efficient teams in the league because they understood where their best shots came from. Usually took those shots.
Here is Rondo after the made shot from Jameer Nelson. They kick it out to Green. Shoots from the baseline. Chandler pulls it in.
Like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open. Just couldn't take advantage.
Guys, you would think as they get older, less shots would fall. But for the Mavs, it just hasn't been the case. The top offense last year.
Well, they got older, and they seem to get smarter. They added a couple of really nice pieces in the backcourt. And as we know, Rick Carlisle, terrific coach, putting his players in a position to succeed. So that was an excellent offense last year.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nelson. In the corner, Parsons with it. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Parsons got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Celtics trailed by 3. Outside Brent. Olynyk sets a screen for Brent. Master Olynyk. A 3. The drive by Green. Here's Rondo. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 3. Parsons passes to Ellis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ellis has got his second bucket.
Guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, just piling up points in the paint.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wright is checked in for Chandler. Jay Crowder comes in for Nowitzki. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Nelson. And then for Boston, Tyler Zeller's checked in for Olynyk. Pass comes in for Jared Sullinger. And Turner's subbed in for Green. Now here's Turner. 8 points his last outing. Here's Bradley. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Not true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot and hurt.
Jefferson against Bradley. Here's Wright. And another basket for Daniels.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good group.
Now here's Bradley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Turner, and he gets the bucket. Dallas leading by 5. Wright with a screen on Rondo. Harris gets to Wright. Right side. 6 to shoot. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Crowder. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Zeller setting the pick for Brent. There's the pass to Turner. Right post shot. And Jefferson sends it back. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Ellis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trailed by 7. Ellis is scoring combo guard, but the highest career scoring average ever for a player never to be selected as an all-star in this league.
Yeah, he's always been on that borderline. Some of it, Kevin, has to do with, he's only been on a winning team 3 of his 8 seasons. 2 of those in Golden State, and of course last year in Dallas. But you also think about the depth in the backcourt in the Western Conference. Boy, it's tough to make that all-star team.
Now here's Wright after Devin Harris's miss. Wright dishes to Harris. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown and that eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea is checked in. Thornton is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Rondo. And he gets it to go.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Outside Turner. Takes a 3. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Turner. the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Coming up Tuesday, November 4th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers go on the road to do battle with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Guys, what's your take so far in the Mavs?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
They've got Brandon Wright, Jefferson out there with Jay Krause. And there's J.J. Barea and it's Ellis in the shooting guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second game. Thornton passes to Turner. 6 to shoot to the right side. Smart misses.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
Jefferson's shot is off. Celtics trailed by 6. Pick off in midair. And now Barea under the floor. By 10.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Mark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
Thornton no good. Mr. Smart. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And Zeller kicks to Turner and count it from 19 feet away. Turner's got his second basket. And so here is Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the feed to Jefferson. The dish to Barea. Outside for Jefferson. And here's Barea. And the shot is good. Barea's got 4 points this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Now, here's Thornton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Nice shot by Smart.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Dallas leading by 6. Barea dishes to Wright. Here's Crowder. He's guarded by Bass. That's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Zeller setting the pick for Thornton. Deflects the pass. Here's Ellis, who picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. Outside Jefferson. Now Barea, 5 on the clock. And Jefferson, here we go. Can't cash in from the left block.
Mavs coach Rick Carlisle with over 2 decades of experience in the coaching ranks. His 13th season as a head coach.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And Rick Carlisle, co-captain the University of Virginia team that made the Final Four, won an NBA title as a player with the Celtics in 1986, and Clark another title coaching the Mavs in 2011.
That was really an enjoyable title run that he had with the Mavericks. He did a fantastic job. He's had one of the better win percentages in coaching history. Tremendous tactician. Got to see his work up close during his time as Pacers assistant coach with Larry Bird and then the head coach of the Pacers. Certainly one of the highly esteemed coaches.
Smart with the ball. He's got 5. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Sullinger's green on Parsons. Green, the pass to Sullinger. And Thornton kicks to Smart. And here's Green outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nelson. Harris kicks to Nelson. This is Nowitzki trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Chandler's got 6.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. It's a physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Well, we've all seen what Tyson Chandler can accomplish with help. And that is some kind of focus.
Yeah, you know, maybe the best stretch of his career was at the start of the decade, the 2011 title with the Mavericks. 2012, got a gold medal in London, and was the defensive player of the year in the league. And in 2013, an all-star. I mean, that's a pretty strong preseason run.
Ellis checked in for Dallas. The Celtics also changing it up. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Thornton. Rondo is subbed in for Smart. Nelson dishes to Parsons. Chandler with a screen for Parsons. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he got plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Rondo against Nelson. Rondo drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Rondo's got 10 points.
Well, Tyson Chandler has battled injury throughout his career. Bulged disc in his neck. Parts of last season. That was a big reason for the next struggle. I had a chance to check out Chandler Parsons here. Solid numbers last season. He averaged about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability. Look at Chandler, and when he's healthy, he's a terrific rim protector inside. Pretty good finisher around the rim, too, offensively. He's excellent as a screener and pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see if he can get back to that level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, who wouldn't like a raise of over 17 times their current salary? That's what Chandler Parsons received this offseason, going from making under $1 million a season to earning 3 years, $46 million. And Kevin, Parsons was a steal at his prior salary, but at $15 million a season, he'll need to continue to improve.
Still young with a very versatile game. Doris, thank you. Back to Rondo. Again, Rondo missing.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
No, I agree. He's got to know better than that. Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And taken away by Ellis. Nelson with it. Now guarded by Bradley. It's stolen by Bradley. And here's the fast break. And here they go. And the jump by Rondo.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
And dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert defense to offense.
And that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
And low to Ellis. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's Bradley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Mavericks leading by 6. Nelson, right side. Bradley against Ellis. Passes it to Nowitzki. What's it 5 from 18. Nice jump shot. Good. Nowitzki's got 10.
Well, he had that tight separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Second, the Mavericks.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Celtics trailed by 8.
You know, when you're a team that's in rebuild mode, it can be really difficult when you have to go out west. And for the Celtics last year, it was not pretty at all.
Feeds to Green. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Mavericks leading by 6.
As you said, for Boston, very tough time against the West last year. 4 of their 30 games against the Celtics.
Use that pick to get in close.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Outside for Rondo. Here's the 3. Bradley can't get it to go. But Clark, to add what you said about Boston, 4 wins total and 0. Yes, 0 road wins for the team all year against the West.
Kevin, that says it all. I mean, if you're going to compete in the league, you have to be able to beat at least one time the team you face, no matter what. So, Celtics have a lot of work.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Rondo against Nelson. Rondo passes to Green. Sullinger screen on Parsons. The try by Green. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sullinger, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Great play under the boards for him. You know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, they're there for him game in, game out.
Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. Puts it up. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Sullinger with a screen for Bradley. Over to the wing. Sullinger dishes to Bradley. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from 3-point range. And now just a 5-point Maverick lead. The Mavericks shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Nelson against Rondo. On the wing, Ellis. Shot from 16. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. 8 points for Ellis.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Sullinger a screen on Ellis. Outside Rondo. Here's Bradley. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Rondo against Nelson. Parsons sets a screen for Nelson. Here's Chandler, and the layup's good off the glass. Chandler's got 8.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
Bradley kicks to Rondo. Sullinger a screen on Nelson, and it's Rondo penetrating. Bradley, no one around him. No good on the 3.
Oh, boy, he is cold as ice. I think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead. What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong. Ellis is only 6'3", but makes his living in the lane. One of the truly outstanding finishers in the NBA. He's an explosive small guard who is relentless in attacking the rim off the dribble.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brandon Wright's checked in for Chandler. Crowder comes in for Nowitzki. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And Barea subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Here's Bradley. Again, and it's blocked by Wright, and they get it back. Pass with a screen for Rondo. In the corner, Bradley with it. Off target from outside.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Well, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Dallas up by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, what has been the key to enabling your team to control the tempo of this game throughout this first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
It all came...
involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move, it forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Seniors all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. Forwards Jeff Green and Jared Sullinger. Speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. And it's Olynyk and at the center filling out the middle. Nowitzki with the screen on Rondo. That's a go from the wing. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got the first basket of the third quarter for Dallas. Celtics trailed by 11. The drive by Rondo. He kicks to Green. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Green's got 13 points.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Nowitzki last season back in the All-Star game is 12th in 13 seasons. He left the knee troubles of 2 seasons ago in the rearview mirror. He's in top form once again.
Mavericks leading by 11. Kicks to Nelson. Back to Ellis. Parsons against Green. Here's Chandler. 8 points for him. Offline with the baseline jumper.
And Nowitzki, even though late in his career, put up close to a 50-40-90 season, listed by only fractions of a percentage point, scoring as well as ever, and turned in his best season as far as assist-to-turnover ratio goes.
Green, the pass to Bradley. Sullinger is screen on Nowitzki. Rondo's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Dirk Nowitzki scaling the ranks of the all-time top scorers. Last season, Stevie passed guys like Jerry West and Rick Barry, Kevin Garnett, Alex English, the great John Havlicek, Dominic Wilkins-Steven, and Oscar Robertson.
Think about that list that you just rattled on. That's incredible. Dirk moving into the top 10. And, you know, with a game based on skill and size, there's telling how high he'll get on that list before it's all said and done.
Green in the post. After by Parsons. And it's Rondo penetrating.
Well, it's been said about Rajon Rondo that he's the smartest guy in the room. Also might be the most stubborn. He's got a terrific IQ for the game. He's opinionated. We've seen him butt heads with coaches in high school, college, and the pros, but that certainly doesn't take away from his greatness. He's a winner, a champion, and a terrific point guard.
Well, you're right. It has fueled his rise. Whether it was a Kentucky, going up in Louisville, or certainly playing with the Boston Celtics. Among some very important players, Hall of Famers like Allen and Garnett and Paul Pierce. He may have needed a little bit of that just to kind of clear the clutter and show that he could be a winner. Parsons against Green. Now Chandler inside. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got his third rebound on the night.
And Rondo has said he'd like to be a coach when his playing days are done, despite his dust-ups with former coach Doc Rivers. He says he studied his ways and learned a lot from him. Definitely a lot of perspective.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Nelson dishes to Ellis. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ellis has got 13. And Rondo had said that his knee injury has made him humbler and certainly more appreciative of the NBA and his God-given gifts. Not skipping steps in his approach now to the game.
Yeah, you know, but he did skip a flight with the Celtics last season. He stayed in L.A. to celebrate his birthday. That's not exactly how you want to go about your work.
Nelson picks the Ellis. Nelson outside. Goes up the baseline. Here's Nowitzki. And he banks in the layup. Nowitzki's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league ranking. 10th in free throw percentage, 13th in opponent points per game. As for the rebounding numbers, not as strong as you would think. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of better.
And this is a good shooting team, Clark. It really shows in their free throw percentage. You mentioned they were in the top 10 in terms of free throw percentage as a team last year. I think it's important for this club to really attack offensively. When they do get to the line, they tend to knock down their free throws, and those easy points go a long way. Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Nelson with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Nowitzki with the screen on Bradley. Ellis the pass to Nowitzki. Ellis moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Ellis goes in, and he gets it to go. Ellis has got 15 points.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Olynyk sets a screen for Green. And stolen by Parsons. Ellis dishes to Nelson. He feeds it to Parsons. Nowitzki with the screen on Green. Parsons. Good. A nice assist from Nelson. And that's 13 points for Chandler Parsons. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. A three-pointer is right on target. Bradley's got 6 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open. It had been 6 straight years for the Celtics that they had made the playoffs, but that run came to an end last season as they were clearly in full rebuild mode.
And the basket by Nowitzki. Celtics trailed by 13. It's Bradley on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. Back to Rondo. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bradley. Nails the 16-footer. 8 points for him. And here are the Mavericks now. Ellis outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Green. Parsons attacking. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Parsons got 6 in the quarter. Now Bradley. 8 points for him. Sullinger with a screen for Brent. Right wing. Sullinger against Nowitzki. Pocket 6. And here's Green outside. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Mavericks leading by 10. Inside. It's tipped. Olynyk with the steal. The drive by Rondo. Outside Brent. Here's Sullinger. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Sullinger's got 6 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Nowitzki with the screen on Green. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Good on the shot. 18 points for him. Here's Rondo. He's got 16. Outside Brent. He dishes it to Green. Sullinger with a screen for Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively. Power forward spot is a spread 4, but defensively he's much better guarding 3.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And Jeff Green, not a big rebounder, struggles guarding in the low block. What do you think, Clark, is his best position?
You know, it's hard for me to say, Kevin. I think he's probably just a 3/4. I think at the 4 he has a little bit more of a quickness advantage. And so I would probably look to play him in that position.
Harris passes to Ellis. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 20 points for Monte Ellis.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. They need his points, and he's providing them.
Smart kicks to Turner. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Jefferson with it. Picked up by Turner. On the wing, Ellis. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thornton dishes to Green. Turner with a screen on Wright. And play stops. This on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Let's check out some numbers on Devin Harris. Last season's stats for him. He put up about 8 points per game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you always want that leader in the second unit. He's their guy to play that role.
Steve, he comes on and runs the show for him when the reserves log minutes. That's a job well done by him.
14 feet away, and that one's good. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for the man. For Boston, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7-14. Harris against Thornton. Green with a screen for Thornton.
Thornton, 6'4" guard. He'll never confuse him for a point guard. Volume shooter. The moment he takes the floor, he's looking to put points up to the hurry, and he can do just that.
And Thornton, a streaky shooter from long range, but never shy from out there. In his career, almost half of his shot attempts have come from 3-point territory.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Ellis. Brandon Bass is checked in for Boston. Wright sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Barea. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas. And you can accuse Marcus Thornton of television offensively. Anything you like, he doesn't turn the ball over.
And for his size, Kevin, he's a really crafty finisher around the rim. I like to focus on what guys do. He's a scorer. He takes good care of the ball. You can't worry about what he doesn't do. You got him there for that reason. He produces in that.
Barea, the pass to Parsons. There's the feed to Barea. The pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Kevin Harris originally signing a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Mavs going into last season, but had to settle for a 1-year minimum contract after the physical revealed a dislocated toe.
And Harris missed the first half of last season, but then when he returned, he played fairly well.
Kevin, I thought he still had that burst of quickness combined with solid playmaking. He's a nice combo guard to have on the roster. And what a tremendous game for Harris. He has 9 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Boston again missing.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with. You can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Out to the wing. Here's Wright. Zeller grabs the board. Celtics trailed by 17. And it's Turner off the drive. Hands the runner on the inside. Turner's got 6.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Harris kicks to Barea. Harris outside. Pass to Wright. Out to the right wing. Here's Barea. And Evan Turner pulls it down. Turner's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Thornton. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Mavericks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks making a change here. And he's good on the second.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for him in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
Now the dish to Smart. Pass to Turner. Pass with a screen for Turner. Charity strike shot. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
Tune in this Saturday night, November 8th. Anthony Davis.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs and makes this a beautiful game.
Dirk and Chandler up front. Nelson is out there with Devin Harris. And it's Crowder in it, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Nelson in trouble. That is good. 6 points for Jameer Nelson. Celtics trailed by 18. Outside Rondo. Dishes to Bass. Here's Smart. Hands the shot from the wing. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Nelson dishes to Harris. Chandler with the screen on Rondo. Here's Crowder. And Boston with the rebound. Zeller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Turner. Hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas leading by 16. Nelson with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Nelson outside. Again, the Mavericks score. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Rondo passes to Smart. Back to Rondo. And Smart now atop the key. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Nelson kicks to Chandler. Here's Crowder. Feeds to Nelson. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Crowder. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 7 rebounds in the game. talk about Marcus Smart's passionate nature. Of course, there was that incident last season.
Yeah, in front of the fan in the stands in the game against Texas A&M, I think it was. He got heckled. Texas Tech.
It was Texas Tech.
It was Texas Tech. But he's a high-character kid, and I think that was just an emotional aberration that he learned from and will be better for it going forward.
And that one's good. 20 points for Nowitzki.
Good defense. You gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Here's Smart. That one goes. Count.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know about how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Nelson dishes to Ellis. Ellis right side. Tries again. And Chandler lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
They have to box out better than that. And that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Sullinger with a screen for Smart. Back to Rondo. From deep, Green kept alive. And Sullinger kicks to Rondo. Sullinger is screen on Nelson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on this part.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Smart. Nowitzki kicks to Ellis. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. And Nelson gets it to go. Nelson's got 6 in the quarter.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Bradley with the ball. Olynyk sends a screen for Bradley. And here's Nelson. Nowitzki with the screen on run.
You know, an interesting study from recently argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create opportunities, scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area.
Nowitzki outside. Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. 23 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Talk about steals, one of the harder stats to replace. Some players just have the name.
Yeah, you know, when you replace a guy who can take the ball away from opponents, a great stealer, I mean, it's hard to replace that in your lineup. Steals require a special quickness, anticipation. You know, guys that do a good job of ball hawking get into an opposing player's head, too.
It's Ellis on the wing. All sorts of time. And Boston with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Green. Kicks it out to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. Olynyk sends a screen for Green. Outside Brent. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Nelson dishes to Ellis. Nelson outside. He kicks to Jefferson. Back to Nelson. Ellis, the pass to Nelson. Another 3 for Dallas.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Outside Rondo. Kicks it out to Bradley. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
What a frustrating day for him. He's going to struggle and rubbed off on the rest of the team for sure.
Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. Good. Nice assist from Nelson. 75 points for Nowitzki.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Sullinger, a screen on Jefferson. Green kicks to Sullinger. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nelson.
Jared Sullinger last season unleashed as a scorer in Boston, embarking on their rebuilding project. He got more opportunities in the paint. He started to fire away from deep. His shooting percentages weren't great, but I thought it was an excellent season for Sullinger, exploring his game and trying to expand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Wright's checked in for Chandler. Jay Crowder comes in for Nowitzki. And Barea subbed in for Nelson. Crowder kicks to Ellis. Here's the teardrop. Pressey with the rebound.
Sullinger was given the green light from long range. He got a nice shooting stroke for a big guy, and the Celtics are hoping he can become a bit like Kevin Love. He managed only mid-20s from behind the arc. So the experiment called into question by some.
Ellis outside. Wright with a screen on Pressey. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And Sullinger got off to a hot start, but Steve hand and wrist injuries may have hampered his shooting just a bit.
Yeah, with his high skill level, I would expect him to improve his shooting with time. Even if he's less open for their offense. J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking pick and rolls. For his size, I'll tell you what, he has an impressive ability to finish around the rim.
Zeller is checked in for Boston. On the wing, Thornton. He's guarded by Ellis. Nash with a screen for Thornton. Can't get it to go. Ellis with some nice deep. And for Barea, at just 6 feet, a scrappy defender. Clark, he plays in close and he's a nice good drawing charge.
Yeah, you know, the league actually cracked down on him a little bit. One of the players singled out for flopping. That's mitigated one of his best defensive weapons.
Ellis dishes to Wright. Cuts at 5 from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Here's Pressey. Now here's Thornton. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Here is Barea. Pressey defending. And stolen by Wallace. And up the court from the Celtics on the break. Wallace has got the ball. Kicks to Pressey. Fires the 3. And Marcus Thornton gets the 3.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3s. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here is Barea. Pressey defending. Wright the pass to Barea. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barea's got 4 this quarter.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Wallace outside. He feeds it to Pressey. And again, Boston with the triple.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Wright with a screen on Pressey. Barea kicks to Wright.
Well, you know, as teams become more and more focused on getting good looks in close at the rim, the value of great defensive big men inside just continues to rise. I mean, it's tough to be a contender without a rim protector.
Pressey dishes to Wallace. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for the Mavericks. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Thornton, and again it's Boston converting. And with the new camera systems, it's easier to measure defense, going beyond block shots to look at which, for instance, big men diminish shooting percentages in their area.
Yeah, no surprise. I mean, names like Dwight Howard, Roy Hibbert, Serge Ibaka. But interesting that that reputation has value defensively when players hesitate to go inside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots offline with his 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
Oh, what a great way for them to have kicked off this season series. These two teams play twice more, and no question who's going to have the advantage in those games after what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though, Steve. I mean, the team coming out on the losing end of a game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in games 2 and 3.
Yep, Powell was a factor in games like this. What an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Nowitzki. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Pass. The Mavericks pull it in. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Now Barea. And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation foul? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlled.
Gentlemen, standing here with Jameer Nelson, and what were the elements, Jameer, that helped contribute to this win?
Collective effort. I mean,